All right, so it is minus 43 degrees Celsius or minus 45 degrees Fahrenheit out today. And I left my Trackhawk outside all night so I can get a nasty cold start on it this morning. So here it is, left outside all night, minus 43 degrees like I said. So I really think this is going to be the coldest ever start on a Trackhawk. Like honestly, I'm not even sure if it's actually going to start, but we're going to give it a try today. Alright guys, so to my surprise it does start up, and if you guys are wondering about my rim tire setup, I just have the OEM Trackhawk rims, and I have the Hakkapeliitta 10 SUV studded tires. We really need studded tires here where we live because we need the studs to grip into the snow and the ice, but like I said, it is super cold out, so let's hop into the Hawk and let's head to the gym. On a day like today, the heated seat and the heated wheel are a must. Shout out to Dodge for putting that feature in these Trackhawks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm straight up not having a good time. Like, I'm in the car right now, look at this, bro. You can see my breath in the car. That's how cold it is outside. Right now, Edmonton, Alberta is the 4th coldest place on the planet right now, man. So it is cold. The Trackhawk's not having a good time, but I'm just gonna film while I go back to the place, go back to the house, and just talk about my experience with the Trackhawk. Now, if you guys are familiar with my YouTube channel, you'll have known that I had a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Solid car, bought it brand new for 70,000 Canadian dollars, and then sold it 3 years later with 22,000 kilometers or like 15,000 miles for $70,000. So I made my money back on it, didn't lose a dollar. And then I thought, you know what, man, I've wanted a Trackhawk ever since it came out in 2018. So I found one for $103,000 all in, which is this one. It has about 25,000 kilometers, or sorry, 25,000 miles, 30,000 kilometers, and I picked it up. Fast forward 4 or 5 months after buying it, I've had offers on this thing upwards of $115,000. So right away after buying the Trackhawk, I could easily make a profit on it. I'm not selling it because, as you know, Dodge announced that they're killing off the Hellcat engine after 2023, and they canceled all Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT production and Trackhawk production forever. So there'll never be another Trackhawk or SRT Grand Cherokee for sale, brand new. The plan is to just keep the Trackhawk and modify it till, you know, actually I'll probably never stop modifying it. The plan is for the summer is to get a pulley and a tune and new injectors, and hopefully have it right around that 800 to 850 wheel horsepower. If you saw my Two Idiots Modify a Jeep Trackhawk video, you'll have seen that I installed a leg maker carbon fiber intake fan. Sounds so good. You can hear the whine just a little bit more now. One of the best mods I've ever done. One of the only mods I've actually ever done on an engine. So that's that for now. But it's been a very solid, reliable vehicle. I pretty much daily drive this thing. I have 2 other Grand Cherokees, but the Trackhawk is, you know, I didn't buy it to not drive it, so it's pretty much my daily driver. And a lot of you guys ask, whoa, Hellcat guy, why didn't you buy the Challenger Red Eye or the Charger Red Eye or a cool sports car for $100,000? And the answer is I couldn't drive those vehicles in minus 40 on glare ice and get away with it. Like, I'd probably crash with 700 horsepower going to the rear wheels, or probably 600 to the wheels. But yeah, this is a solid, reliable vehicle. Good for winter, good for summer. I'm gonna throw some drag radials on it. It sounds absolutely insane, which, you know, it's hard to find a good SUV nowadays that sound good and are like raw. The AMGs are cool, don't get me wrong, I love the AMGs, I've owned a couple, but the new AMGs, they're about $140,000, $150,000, just like the X5 and 6M competitions, and the sound's just not there. They have a nice tone, I won't lie, but they're not raw anymore. You can't just modify them in your garage. They're expensive to modify, they're expensive to maintain. I don't see them going up in value unless you're getting a brand new G63. So the Trackhawk was honestly my best bet, you know, for affordability, for reliability, for fun. And bro, like tires and rims and everything on those Mercedes and stuff, they're so expensive. Man, like I just think this is the most fun SUV that money can buy. So yes, these Trackhawks are expensive, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, man. Do not get me wrong. These Trackhawks are expensive. You know, modifying them is expensive too, but the return on investment is there if you bought them at the right time. I remember brand new back in 2018, 2019, dealers had 2018 Trackhawk sitting on the lot that they couldn't sell. No one wanted a 700 horsepower Grand Cherokee. I remember the dealer that I go to gave away a brand new one for $97,000 all in. That's essentially the price I paid for a used 2018 in 2021 with, you know, 30,000 kilometers. This road is pure ice, literally pure ice. I know a lot of my viewers have probably never seen snow before. I know a lot of you guys are in Cali, so this is what it's like, man. It's welcome to hell, Canadian hell. Minus 43 degrees out. It's not fun to live in, don't get me wrong. Why do I keep saying that, man? It's not like you guys are gonna get me wrong. Let's do a little U-turn here. My engine has warmed up a little bit, so we can do a little drifting. Let's make sure no one's coming. But you can do stuff like that with the Trackhawk when it's snowing out and when it's when the roads are icy. Man, it is bright out. And then these studded tires, like, it's weird. It's weird when you're driving on ice and your tires hook up right away, and when you're driving on ice and you can stop right away, like you're driving on like dry pavement, man. It's pretty crazy. My window just literally rolled down. Did you guys see that? My window literally just rolled down. That was weird. Like, I've never had that happen before. Guys, that's what happens when you own Chrysler products. Weird stuff happens. I mean, they're fairly simple to maintain and whatever, but sometimes when you drift around a corner in minus 43 degrees, your window just randomly rolls down. Maybe it thought I got in an accident. It could have thought I got in an accident and rolled down by itself. Because I think when you get in an accident, the windows just roll down, like, for safety. Yeah, like, to my surprise, the Trackhawk it's doing solid in minus 43 degree weather. I'm not sure if anyone's driven a Trackhawk before in minus 43 degrees. If you guys have driven in the cold, let me know what the coldest you've driven in is. And did your vehicle start up? Was there any issues? I remember my boy, 951 Helgato, shout out to him, guys. If you're not already, head over to his TikTok. He has 1.1 million on TikTok now. He's actually the reason I started TikTok, and I think I have like 86,000 followers on TikTok now, which is absolutely insane. But he was telling me he lives in Cali, and it's Cali or Texas, and it snowed there, and he had to get his car trailered because it was so crazy. Like, the roads were shut down and everything, and it was crazy. Am I gonna make this green light? Yes, sir. Just made it. But yeah, I'm gonna go take some pictures of the Trackhawk just behind my gym here. Maybe get a nice thumbnail photo. But frick, man, like, there's people that die. If you're outside in this weather for probably 20 minutes, you're dead. You can't survive. There's people that I see on the news, they unfortunately die on the streets of Edmonton, Alberta, just because it is so cold. And even being outside taking pictures of my car for maybe 5 minutes, I'm frozen. Like, I'm in pain. There's the thumbnail right there. Looks good. Looks really good in the snow. Okay, y'all, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you want to see more Trackhawk content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that bell notification for future uploads. And we'll see you in the next one. Hellcat guys signing off. Peace.